Alrighty guys, today in the Beer we have ourselves some Lion Stout. This is a personal favorite of yours truly, and this is done by Lion Brewery in Sri Lanka. And I actually had this brewery just this past November in 2013. Made sure I wrote the name down so I wouldn't forget because I did want to try it again. 8.8 on the ABV, and being that BeerAdvocate.com didn't seem to even have a picture for this beer, even though it did have a score, RateBeer.com gives it a 99. A little bit of smoke here lingering, very nice. Now we get to the pour, it's basically pitch black, cannot see through it, lovely mocha creamy head. And let's jump in and check her out. Hey there guys, Beer here yet again. And I've already reviewed Castile earlier tonight. I'm not sure when, in what order these videos are going to be going up. So this one could be first, could be last. Anyway, I guess. Here we have Lion Stout, and from Sri Lanka, of all places. I also want to point out I had this beer for the first time. Well, I like to have beers for the first time, period, on my reviews, so I don't already know what to expect. I'm not biased in a sense, you know, and it's a surprise. It does surprise me. But I did want to give this one a proper review because I loved it. It was very nice. And I had this brew, this particular brew in Louisiana, out of Rouse's Supermarket. But someone in my family got it for me, and I was like, oh, hey, thanks, because they know I don't drink just, you know, any old beer. But they got this for me, and I think there was about 2 of these, maybe, I don't know. But delicious, and I didn't have a camera with me at the time. Couldn't do a review. You know, I was on vacation in a way, so I wasn't going to do a review. I had it, though, it was delicious, so I wrote it down on a notepad file or something. It was on a Linux notebook, netbook, so I just had a little Libre office thing saved there with all the names of beers I had. So this is 8.8 ABV, and a product of Sri Lanka, imported by Kalamazoo, Michigan, whatever. So I'm not even going to read the back. The back of the bottle was in the intro, and now the head's gone. Let me finish the pour here because I'm trying to leave. When I do my reviews like this, I'm going to try to leave a little bit, just a little tiny bit left in the bottle so I can finish the pour and you guys can watch. Oh, very nice. In the camera, on both cameras, both of these cameras are not doing it quite the justice that it deserves. This is a nice mocha head. Not very mocha, but frothy, thick, and the lace, oh, I don't have a whole lot of, well, let me see if you can see that. If that drips on my laptop, oh my goodness. But anyway, let me put it up to the light. I didn't do that in the beginning today. You cannot see through it. Maybe, no, can't even see through it. So let's just go ahead and give it a sniff and see what I remember. See if I remember anything that I got last time, which, I don't know, I barely even remember what I got last time. Oh, good coffee, brown sugar. Raisin, oh, is that raisin? Oh, that's a nice coffee smell, aroma. It's almost like a specific coffee. Because I've had so many stouts or porters, and it has kind of a generic kind of a coffee smell. But this one, it's almost like it's a particular kind. It's really good. It's really inviting. It's like a gourmet coffee shop smell. Chocolate. Oh, chocolate. That's what I was getting. It's kind of a mocha, definitely mocha chocolate. I like that smell. That's a good smell. I've already had the Castile earlier, and that was 11%, so it's catching up on me right now, just a little bit. Like I haven't drank anything yet. Here it goes for the taste. The aftertaste is this subtle, roasty coffee. It's very good. Mouthfeel, the body's actually lighter than... I was probably already drunk the night that I had this up there in Louisiana, but still good. Very good. That's why I knew I had to get it again. I really like this one. I'm not done. I'm gonna sip a little more, see what else I get, but I'm remembering why I liked it. And the mouthfeel, medium body. I'll say medium body. It's not a very heavy stout. It's kind of not watery, but not thick. It's not a very viscous stout. I've had some very viscous ones, but that's fine. I like very heavy beers, but even if it is runnier, so to speak, waterier, it's not that thick. It'd still be very pleasurable, a very pleasurable experience. Such interesting wording on that sentence. But let's try again. Let's go. Pretty much the same thing. And that's one thing I realized I forgot to mention a lot in a lot of my other reviews, particularly for stouts, is you do get this metallic kind of, I don't want to say rusty nails, no, but it is kind of metallic. Like, how can I possibly describe it? Like, I don't know, like putting your nose up to bare metal, like freshly forged metal. Or just, no, think of when you go outside after rainfall. You get kind of that iron smell in the air. That's kind of like what this gives off, almost. And that's probably the earthiness of the malt. Whether it's after the roast or even just the malt in general, whether it's roasted or not. From the earth guys. But that's probably just one of the characteristics. It could be the hops as well that they use. Do I taste hops in this? Normally in a lot of stouts I don't, unless it's a heavily hopped, like a black IPA, but that's a black IPA in a stout. But, it could be, it's probably just the earthiness to it that brings that metallic note to it, that metallic character, if you will. But yeah, this is lovely. This is a daily drinker for me. Well, maybe not a daily drinker, but I would certainly have several of these in a row. And yeah, I'm remembering why I like a good stout, or even porters that have a good coffee note to it. I mean, I don't want every beer having a coffee note to it, because then they won't stand apart much, but it's not something that I've gotten tired of yet, so I like it. So overall, mouthfeel, medium. The nose, very pleasant, very, not overwhelming at all, very pleasant. And the taste, same thing, very pleasant, very warming, and 8.8, right? Yes, 8.8. It tastes a little bit, sure. Or maybe, just the more reviews I do, the more tamed my palate. What the fuck is that? But the more tamed my palate gets, after all the reviews that I'm doing. Maybe that's, I don't know, maybe I just need heavier and heavier beers as time goes by to actually notice the alcohol. So I don't know. To each their own. It's whatever you guys perceive. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and definitely finish this, sit back and sip. Do not chug this, because I'll slap you in the face. Sip this. Practically any beer on my channel, except shitty Budweiser ones or something. What was it? I reviewed one Budweiser, Black Crown. And I don't remember if I don't think I've really reviewed any crappy ones. And I'm shaking the camera. But if it's just a BS review just for lulz, so to speak, then go ahead and chug it. I don't give a damn. You chug this, I'm slapping you with my... So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see further content. Remember, I do tech reviews as well. More of those coming your way. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the review. And if you've tried this beer, I suggest you go find it. I give this... See, I almost gave it a rating. I'm not rating beers, but this is on my winners list. That's what I'm probably going to do. In my winner's circle. That's what I'm going to end up calling it. This goes in my winner's circle. Let me know if you try it. I suggest you give it a shot. Look at that lace. That sticky lace. Cheers.